Ooh, child. Hey, y'all. We are on our way to get our hair done. Update. You know, the way the country has an update every 2 seconds, there's always breaking news. Such is my life. Breaking news. So now I know I just came out with a video talking about the state of the world. And I think I said this in the video. I'm not even sure. I think I talked about how even me having a job is not taken for granted. I'm not taking that for granted. And how every paycheck I get is truly a gift. I have to look at it like that. There's no such thing as job security. There's never been. But now even more than ever. So I say that to say it's hitting close to home. It is hitting close to home. All of the cuts, all of the government cuts, federal cuts, all of the cuts is hitting close to home. The word is swirling around where I am. And we are all told to be prepared. Not everybody, but who we don't know. I'm one of the latest people there, one of the newest to be hired. And y'all know the saying, last hired, first. So I say that to say, guys, we're going to have a strategy plan. We're going to have to redo our whole financial game plan. Y'all know the biggest thing I wanted to do this year was pay off my house. And last month, I even paid over $20,000 on a house payment. Y'all, those days done came 1 month and they are gone. It's gone. I cannot make large payments on my house anymore because the times are just too uncertain. And when you're told to stop planning, to stop making plans, it's like, oh, let me go ahead and do something a little different. And so this actually gives us a great opportunity to create a new series. And that series is, so you've been laid off, now what? Or, so you might get laid off, now what? That's the series. And in that series, we're going to go over all of the numbers. We're going to talk about what we can do to prepare. And I get it. For some of us, it's a little that we feel like it's too late, like, you know. But the bottom line is, if you have a job, it's not too late. Do this stuff now because it's a trickle down effect. I am not a government worker, but I am a byproduct of the government. Meaning, if government agencies close, it starts trickling down to the things that we do. Okay? It's going to start trickling down to the service agency because actually one of the things I have to do is cut back somewhere. So I'm going to have to cut my cleaners. I'm cutting my cleaning team. I need to clean myself. But yeah, so that is one of the things I have to downsize in my own life in this preparation. And so, yeah, so that's what I want to talk about in future videos. I'm not prepared to talk about it right now, but there are some key areas that I honed in on. There's some key areas that we're going to have to redo and recalibrate and see where we stand, okay? And here's the bottom line. If nothing happens to me, it's going to be the same thing that it's always been. That money is going to be there in the savings account, ready to move when I make it move. So there is still a possibility that I can pay my house off, but there's also a possibility that that just may not be the priority. And right now, it's not the immediate priority. But like I said, there may be a possibility that it just may not ever be the priority this year. This is life, right? We got to know how to roll with the punches. We have to know how to stick and move. We have to know how to make adjustments. But more importantly, I think we have to know how to not get too attached to our idea of how we think life is supposed to be. Not to get too attached. I'm looking at this period as an opportunity to reimagine myself, my my life, my future, my goals, my dreams, to reimagine and see how that looks. Okay? So those are some of the things we're going to talk about. This is just a quick little update of what's happening right now. What's swirling? Should I be taking this? It says 22A. Okay. Yeah. So that's what it is, guys. And as far as going to get my hair done, y'all, we're going to try something new. I don't know how this is going to work out. I bought some different braid in here. We're getting braids again. But we're going to try to do French curl braids. So I bought French curl hair. It's 22 inches long. Normally the hair that I buy is real long. So I'm not even sure. God, I got to get over it again. I'm in all the wrong lanes. Yeah, so I'm not even sure how this is going to work, how this is going to look. But I booked this appointment when there was peace in the land. When there was peace in the land. Now that there's not peace in the land, I don't know if I want to be taking chances on my hair. I need to try the true style that I know is going to last. I ain't got time not to like this. We got to make it work. We got to make it work. So yeah, so like I said, I already started prepping the game plan, the changes, what we're going to have to do. And let me say this. In my other video, somebody said, as far as my home payoff journey, at least you have your partner's income to help. And I responded to that, how I felt about that. About, no, this is my victory, my goal, my thing, right? And my partner's income has nothing to do with it. But let me say this, y'all. This right here, in the face of being possibly unemployed, this right here, this is where I do have my partner's income to help. I have my partner's income to help. And I am so appreciative of that. And I do not take that for granted. And that right there, I can give that man all his props. Because guess what? When I told him about what may be going down, he said he's just going to have to be out there in them streets even longer, getting what we need. Getting what we need. But we don't. He being dramatic. We're good. We're good because our expenses are very low. He paid off his car. That was one of his goals, one of his financial goals. So he doesn't have a car payment. I don't have a car payment. The mortgage is very low. You know, our overhead is very low, but this is also just a great opportunity for me to get focused and get back on my grind, get the rooms together so that I can do that other business plan that I told y'all about the crash pad business, where I will rent out beds to flight attendants and pilots. So this is just that extra boost for me to stop playing and get serious and get focused and bringing in some other forms of income. Because guys, in a time like this where so many people have been let go, entire departments have been uprooted, there are so many people looking for employment. There are so many people with my skill sets looking for employment. So I just say that to say that finding another place may not be as easy as it has been in the past in these times of uncertainty. A lot of people, they're putting freezes on their hiring. There's a lot of hiring freezes going on because nobody knows what's about to happen. Okay? Oh, and let me say this. Why I'm taking it serious for real, because y'all know me. Y'all know me. I am all about the law of attraction. I really am. And even if, like I said, even if I don't have a job, I already know it's all good. It's all good. It's just going to push me to probably living my true dream life, which is a life of travel. But anyways, let me tell y'all something. Why the other night, the night before last, I had a dream that our jobs came to an end. I dreamt that. And I woke up and I told Jay about it. And his whole thing, why are you dreaming like that? I ain't got control. This dream came to me. I didn't come to the dream. And then I was telling Gwen about it. Why That night, no. It was the next night. The next night, we got an email that alerted us to this very realistic possibility of our positions coming to an end. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I was already pre-warned. This has happened to me a time or two in my life where I had a whole dream that prepared me for upcoming bad news that, had I not been prepared, could have truly devastated me. But having the what is it called? Having the heads up made it so that I couldn't do nothing but smile. Like, there you go, God, having my back, letting me know what's what. And this is what I do know. If God lets you know about a thing before a thing becomes a thing, that means that there's more of a plan to this thing. That's what that means. Look at Joseph. Look at Joseph and all them dreams he had. And even though he went through some trying times, we already know how that story turned out. Okay? Okay, y'all know how that story turned out? Where he ended up becoming the highest. He was either the highest or the second to the highest in power in Egypt. He was brought there as a slave, captured. Joseph in the coat of many colors. All right, get familiar with his story, his victory. But like I said, dreams. So I know for sure if God can give you the dream, there's more to it than meets the eye. You might not know what it is in the time, and it might be like, Lord, I was riding easy. I was feeling so good. Y'all seen that video? I love my job. Y'all seen that video? And it's like, what? Why is this being taken away from me? But it ain't even that deep, y'all. Because even though I love that job, let's be real, it's still a job. And let's be real, I have bigger dreams and bigger desires and bigger goals than that job could ever be or ever contain. Like, what I want, that job could never deliver to me, period. But it was comfortable. And sometimes we err on the side of comfort than on the side of really getting out there and walking in a thing. So we're going to see what's happening and what's going to happen. But I have a feeling. And because I have a feeling, I am resituating and restructuring myself so that we will be okay for here and forever and ever and ever. Amen. So I'm going to get into those details with y'all in another video. But in the meantime, I'm going to come back up here and show y'all my hair. Y'all better not laugh either. Y'all better not laugh. We're trying something different. Hair done. Okay, I know you can't tell. It looks the same from this angle. Yeah, but what we did is French curl braids. So yeah. So I think we'll be able to see more, like when I put it up and different things like that. But that's what we have, French curl braids. Yay, let's get home. Okay, thank y'all for sitting here and rocking with me. Talk to y'all in the next video. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Peace.